From a weed turned crop to something else you wouldn't expect, an unusual barnyard animal. I visited an alpaca farm in Petersburg.
I'm out here in Petersburg, Illinois at Indian Point Alpaca Farm. I'm here with Rhonda. Rhonda, how long have you been an alpaca rancher? And let's learn a little bit more about this animal.
About 17 years. This particular guy that we have here, this is Excalibur. He is what you call an Appaloosa alpaca, obviously with the spots. He's about a year old.
And share with us, are there different breeds of alpaca, just like there's different breeds of cattle?
There are. This is a Wakaya. They're the most common. They get like this crimpy fiber. Their hair grows kind of fluffy. A Surrey alpaca has a very slick feel to it. Their hair kind of parts down their back and grows like dreadlocks. The yarn made from the two feels quite different. They come in 16 natural colors. That's the colors that are on the color card when you go to register them with the alpaca registry. They're graded by fineness, basically. They are a fiber-producing animal. That's what they were raised for, in Peru and still are in South America. There's so many different applications you can do with the fiber. You can, of course, spin it into yarn, and then you can make anything that you could make, from yarn. It can be wet felted or needle felted. They do look similar to a llama. They're a lot smaller than a llama. Stand for you, they're very docile and very curious.
And I have a big old white fluffy thing, not an alpaca, rubbing up against me. You have quite your own herd of Great Pyrenees. Why Great Pyrenees?
A lot of the alpaca farms like the Great Pyrenees as guardian animals. They live right in here in the pasture with the alpacas. What we have to worry about mostly here would be coyote or a pack of wild dogs. You can put one alpaca on, you can put about 6 animals on 1 acre of land. They're very gentle on the land. They don't have hooves. They have soft pads with a toenail over the pad. And so they're very gentle on the land. And so that kind of aids in the way that you can have so many on 1 acre of land. My husband does the shearing, and then we have somebody usually that's gathering the fiber as it's coming off the animal. You take the blanket, which is your prime, which is about from the front of the shoulders to the rump. That's usually your prime fleece, down about 3/4 of the way down towards the belly. Then neck and leg fiber would be your seconds. It's usually shorter and maybe not quite as fine. And then you've got the stuff that you take off the head and the lower legs that's would be like your thirds. A lot of it I do send to a mill and have it mill spun into yarn or made into bats or roving for me to use for felting or for spinning. But we just enjoy what we're doing. They're wonderful animals. They're fun to be around. They're calm. It's nice to come out in the evening and just sit and listen to them. Kind of humming is their vocal noise. The babies are fun to watch. They kind of go on a little run every once in a while and will run around the pasture. But as far as the fiber we love what you can produce with them. It's they're just incredible animals.
Well, he has adorable ears too.
He does, yeah. We love the fluffy ears.
Well, thanks for being with us.
Sure.